All right, everyone. Country here this morning, and I'm just gonna show you a little something that I do with deer feet. Many of y'all know I make a lot of traditional native crafts, and we make our jingles and our bells and all the old traditional way. And myself, I save all the deer feet, and I have other people save deer feet for me over the year, over the period of hunting, anyway. And I'm gonna show you how I do that, how easy that is, and what I do. So y'all stick around and see what it is. I'm gonna show you. All right, what I've done is I got me a fire going outside here. Got an old pot there, just one of the big cheap pots from the dollar store. And I'll take all the deer feet and just put them in a pot of boiling water. You boil them, soften them up, and we'll just be pulling the hooves and the dew claws off. And then after I get that, then usually I put it back and let it boil a little bit more, and I remove certain bones that we use. And so now we're just sitting here watching a pot of water boil. Now the water's starting to boil. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull one out and just test it. See. Oh goodness. Just like that. So they're starting to get hot enough. And that's the dew claw. I always let mine kind of cool down and dry up a little bit. Then I'll come back and kind of clean the edges. So that's it. That's how you get the toenails and the dew claws for traditional jingles and bells. Alright, after I got the toenails off, I'm putting the feet back in the water. Feet back in the water. And I finished boiling it to get those bones out of the feet. And I'll show you when we do that. There's the bones in here are used for the handles on the rattles, knife handles. And then there's some bones in the feet then that are used for making, that's about all I can get in there. Can't get them all back in there. But then there's some bones in the feet then that are used for needles and punch awls and just your some everyday tools are used in the feet. Boil that until that comes apart. And that's how that part's done. So after them dried a little bit, I usually just take my sharp knife blade and I cut this soft part away. You can do this with a pair of scissors if you have a good sharp pair of scissors. I just prefer to use my knife. Get this soft fleshy part off. That's what you do. You just cut that soft fleshy part off, and then you have the hard hoof then. So that's pretty much it. Alright, now what I done is they boiled for a while. I poured them out on the ground now. I just let them sit there and cool. And then I'll get those bones out, and I'll show you that in a minute. But just kind of let that sit there and cool for a while, because I got more feet to put on and more to do. Alright, I've let the feet kind of cool down. As you see, the cats is having a good time there. But that leg bone right there, that's a knife handle. That's the handle for your Jingles. And then you split it out. And then what's left down here then, put the come apart. This one may not have boiled long enough. What we're looking for here is probably didn't boil long enough, but I'll still get it out. Oh, here we go. What I'm looking for is this bone. That bone in the foot, which is right here, coming up beside the, whatever you want to call it, is wrist. And that's for making needles, sewing needles. Another one, there's two. There's one for each toe. Then there's the actual toe bone. Them can be used for actual toe bones. Right here. There it is. There's two of them. This could be used for making Jingles also, or originally, this was the bones that was used in breastplates and chokers. They look a lot better after they're cleaned, after you dry them and let them clean. Kind of scrape them up and clean them up a little bit. Anyway, that's those two bones. And that's it. Alright, now you know what is done with the deer feet. I have people now that's wanting to go more traditional stuff and on their regalia, their dance regalia, and the old primitive stuff. It does have a better sound than metallic objects banging together. It's just so much better sound, and so now you know. And that's about all I got this time. I'll see y'all next time.